What's up, YouTube? How you doing? I want to talk about the nature of proof, uh, how to determine if something is real or true. Uh, so now, so now that AI is a thing, photos and video are not proof of anything anymore. You can't trust you can't trust visual evidence of things anymore. Which means that things on the internet are really on any screen at all cannot be trusted because it can just be generated. It can just be and I guarantee you they've got AI but way better than what they're commercializing. That's what I'm going to call it, as commercial AI. So, and commercial AI will lie to you. It'll lie to you outright. It's not a commercial AI isn't actually AI. It's just a clever program that's designed to. It's just yet another freaking thing to deceive you, to confuse you and deceive you and keep you from understanding and knowing the real truth and reality and nature of reality. Uh, it's just another thing. It's just another barrier between people and reality. Uh, so now, so now that AI, so now that visual evidence can't be trusted because of AI. Nothing on the internet can be trusted because of that. Nothing, no, you can't trust anything that's seen on the internet or any screen at all because for all you know, all we know, all anybody knows is that it's being generated by such an advanced AI that no one can tell the difference between it and like actual real video or real film. So so when you're first getting into conspiracy theories, when you're first getting on the surface, aliens, Bigfoot, Men in Black, Area 51, the on the surface conspiracy knowledge. There's a hexagon on Saturn. You know what I mean? The stuff that you find early on, that's on the surface, that is really, when you get deeper, you really discover that's actually a mainstream conspiracy. It can be considered mainstream conspiracy, and of course it's in the mainstream if it's being put out like that. Aliens. Hey guys, there's aliens out in space. It's not true. You can look at the evidence on my channel to see that it's not true. So one of the on the surface things that you learn about the Illuminati, and you just kind of learn that there's an entity or a community of people. There's an unseen controller. You just sort of learn that there's. I think that's what Master of Puppets is about. It's just that there's an unseen ruler. There's an unseen controller behind it all. And you just sort of take that at first, you just sort of take that on the surface. You can't understand that any deeper when you're first getting into it. You can't understand that one in particular any deeper when you first learn about it. You're just like, so there is somebody. So there is kind of what it is. So there is somebody out there that's doing this. So put all that together. AI is a thing. Even before AI, you still couldn't technically trust the internet, because like Photoshop and there were other ways to do it. There were other ways to fake things. But now it's AI, and AI is getting better, and they're telling us that AI is getting better. And they keep giving us commercial AI. But you just can't argue that they've got better AI, because like that's just how technology works. They have the better, and they give us the lesser. and they it trickles down. So like so when you mix this all together, visual evidence can't be trusted. AI is getting better. They have better AI. There's an unseen ruler. And then add this. When you add the fact that some of the stuff that you're seeing on these screens are officials, are government world leader officials that are essentially giving out orders, that are signing executive documents and creating laws and other regulations, whatever it may be, through a screen. You've got to see where I'm going with this. You've got to like, an unseen ruler with advanced AI technology that is indistinguishable from real actual photo or video, giving out executive commands, basically controlling people through screens. You remember when the TV was young enough to be referred to as the boob tube? You remember when people called it the boob tube? This is why. It's because you sit, you watch a screen. It's essentially programming you and telling you what to do. But it's doing it subliminally. You think you're just watching TV, or you think you're just watching government officials make decisions. You think you're just watching government officials make decisions that are in everybody's favor, right? You know, the elite. Have you done the math on that 1%? You know what 1% of the world population is? It's 80,000 plus. Is it 80,000 or was it 80 million? It might have been 80 million. Think about that. 80 million people controlling billions. That's 1% versus billions. That's it's not exactly unfeasible at all. 80 million people coordinated, they could do whatever they wanted. Coordinated, organized, planned out, and calculated. They could, working all together, they could absolutely control the world. Especially when they know how to take advantage of weak-minded people, because that's what they're doing. That's how they gain power. That's how evil gains power. It's a symbiote relationship. Evil needs stupid, weak people in order to gain power. If there are no people around, who are they going to gain power over? It's just them. If there's other people, other weak minds to control, to tell what to do, now you're above them, right? You're telling other people what to do. You're the one in charge. That's power, right? Thing is about that is it has a major weakness. This person can say no. Person can just simply not abide. Because it's one versus many. It's 80 million. It's 1% versus 99. And for some reason, the 99 keep saying yes. I'll do what you say. Yes, I'll do what you say. I'll go to work every day. I'll slave my life away so that you can be powerful. And I'll continue to struggle trying to gain power in the system that you've created for me. This world runs on cult mentality. If you're not just like me, if you're not in my favor, then you're against me. If you're not for me, then you're against me. So get out. That's how they ostracize you. You start speaking the truth and they ostracize you. Because that's how they maintain their power. The ones that speak out. Because it's 1 versus 1 at that point. It's 1 versus 1 with a crowd behind the major one. And they all say yes. Doesn't matter who's right. They all agree. Stupid. That's the nature of stupidity, isn't it? Ignorance of reality. So, anyone who actually made it to the end of this video, please comment, respond, say something. Let me know you're there. Beware of the hidden ruler behind the screen. See you next time.